Good evening. Good evening. It's Tahis Love here with my own Mr. Love, the one and only Kenneth Love is here, and we're so glad to see you. And we're going to be talking tonight. We're going to be talking about Black Love, Black Love Day, and also we're going to be talking about things that you can do to make sure that you have a fun date night, even in the midst of COVID. Okay. And so we would love, love, love to have your interaction. Um, so please post your questions and comments. Okay. Now, tonight we're doing it a little bit different in that I am doing the live from my laptop. Um, so hopefully I can do this and I'm doing this properly. Okay. Um, I think that I am, but you guys let me know. So, how are you today?
Hey,
How's it going? You want to say hello, Kenna?
hello, hello.
All right, all right. So, today, I'm recording this live with my boo. Um, Kenneth Love. And so we have done a couple of lives together before, and every time he comes on, we get a really good response, and everyone loves to ask him questions. And you guys hear from me all the time, but I'm just, it's always extra special when I have him on. Okay, so I want to just get right into it. And um, first of all, again, happy Black Love Day. What is Black Love Day? Well, Black Love Day is a holiday that was first created in 1993, and it was created by an African American woman. And she uh, she came up with the idea to set aside a day and a time where people of African descent could express their love, take time out to increase their self love. Okay, so on Black Love Day, you celebrate what they call the five tenets. Five tenets, okay? On Black Love Day, you are celebrating and acknowledging um, Black self love. Number one, Black family, Black community, Black culture, and number five is I'm just trying not to look at my notes because I'm here with my boo. So, I was trying to look, see, Black self pride, Black family, Black community, Black culture, and it was another one. Oh, and the race. Well, yes, the entire Black race. And on this day, you take time out to celebrate um, all of those things. And it's a day where um, because especially nowadays with the um, the Black Lives Matter movement. There's been a lot of things going on with regards to um, racism and the awareness of it and the impact of it. And so today, is a special day. But you might have been like me and didn't even know that the day was set aside already. In fact, this is the 20, wait, let me just make sure. 20, I believe it's the 25th year. 25th year? Wait, no. 28th, I'm sorry. It's the 28th annual Black Love Day. Okay. So this holiday has been going on for 28 years. And I don't think enough of us know that it exists. Okay. And so I wanted to bring that to you. Uh, it's celebrated annually in places like DC, Virginia, Maryland, um, Mississippi, and Mississippi, Tennessee. Most of those states seem like they're the southern states, but it is also celebrated in California. These are places where it's really, really big and they have annual celebrations. Um, but it is considered a national holiday, and it just a lot more awareness needs to be brought to it so that more of us can celebrate it together on a larger scale. Okay. But if you're like me, um, I happen to be African American every single day. And so every single day is Black Love Day to me and my husband. So, um, but I think that it is a good thing to take time out to emphasize self love, emphasize the love and appreciation of family, emphasize the love and appreciation of community, to emphasize your culture and your race. I think it's important that we do that because we take so much for granted, and there are, you know, so many other people and other places that do not uh, value um, people of African descent. At least they don't value them the same way as they value other people. And so taking this time out to um, emphasize celebrating, honoring, uplifting people of African descent, um, I think is a good thing. And it also will increase cultural diversity, cultural awareness. And so, what happens on this day typically is that people find different ways and engage in different activities where they can express their love and appreciation for themselves, their families, their community, their culture, and their race. Okay. And so, earlier today, I had the pleasure of watching um, a Zoom program on Black Love Day. And uh, there was a bunch of different speakers and um, presenters, musicians, singers. There was even a lady that did a mime on the show, all celebrating Black Love Day. And um, what they did was they broke it up into the different tenets of Black Love Day. So, for example, uh, to show and demonstrate appreciation of oneself, right? There was a couple of people that came on and sang songs about, you know, loving themselves. Um, there was also someone did a spoken word uh, presentation talking about the love of themselves. Um, and then for the love of family, they had different people come on and um, have videos where them and their family members would get on and talk about how they show their love and appreciation for their family. And then someone else came on and um, did a lecture um, about community and the love and appreciation for community and community activism throughout the years. Um, and then someone else came on and talked about um, the uh, love for the race. Um, and what they did was they talked about race relations a little bit and things that we can do as people of African descent that where we can promote more unity within our race and um, you know, show appreciation about culture and even um, encourage other cultures and races to join us in demonstrating love and appreciation for um, people of African descent. It was a really, really beautiful program. It was on all day from 10 to something like 6. It was really, really good, and it was quite informative. And it just happened to come on, after I found out that, after I realized I was going to be doing this. So I did send it out to a couple of people so they could watch also. But that's um that's Black Love Day. Um, I celebrate Black Love Day. Um, I didn't even know that that's what I was doing. I celebrate Black love. Um, I show my love and appreciation for Black love because um, I know what I have and share a Black love. So every year I we my husband and I where we do a thing called Sweetheart Sundays at Cornerstone Baptist Church, our church. We do that on the Sunday that's closest to Valentine's Day. And what it is that we get um, trinkets, a little gift and some candy where couples can exchange and um, just show appreciation to each other, something to just share um, when they get home and they can share and enjoy it and just take time out for each other. Okay. And so we do that every year. And in celebration of Black love, um, Black romantic love. So, you know, I was celebrating Black Love Day, and didn't even realize it. So, but really, really grateful to be uh, recording here live with my Black love right here at my side today, Kiddo, and we're here. We want to just share with you some of the things that we do and that we're going to be doing this year with regards to Valentine's Day. But for us, Valentine's Day is not the only day that we, engage in these activities that we're going to share with you. Um, because we routinely have date night. In fact, we are, as I said earlier, we are the coordinators of the couples ministry. So we have monthly date nights. My husband and I, we have date nights all the time. Date days, date nights, date afternoons. My boo, he's kind of quiet today, but don't worry, he's gonna be
Evening.
talking. He's gonna be talking. Um, and so we enjoy each other's company. So we could be doing anything, and it can easily turn into date night. So we're just really, really excited, and just want to share with you some things that we're doing. Now, also, there is a um, um, some people had asked us, for some suggestions uh, as they prepare for their own Valentine's Day and everything. And so we we came prepared to do that. Also, we'll, if you have questions and everything, we're going to also do some relationship advice and stuff like that. So we're just here to have some fun and want to help you as well have a great time. Okay, so um don't forget to put uh your questions, your comments in the chat. Like I said, I'm recording from my laptop today, so it's a little bit different. And uh, it's a little bit different. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to see your comments during the live or if I have to wait till afterwards. But I'm working on this thing as we speak. I mean, I'm doing live, right? Um, so, um, I'm I'm not sure if I'm gonna um, see it live or after the live is over. Okay, but I'll let you know. But still put your comments and your questions in. Okay. Hopefully you'll able to see all of this as well. Um, okay. So, what are some of the things that you're doing when you are planning your date night? You can put your feel free to put your suggestions in the chat as well. Okay. Um, because of the whole pandemic situation, it's kind of restricted us, all of us from doing what we normally do um, with regards to date night. Um, it's restricted our entire lives, actually, but we are adjusting and just coming up with different ways to do the things that we'd like to do and have fun with it. Okay, so I'm interested in knowing what are some of the things that you do with regards to going out date night. What are some of the things that you do, and we'll share some of the things that we do, um, and compare notes. Okay, so now in preparing for this, I looked up um, some of the things that other people are doing, and I came across this little list of the top date night activities for 2021. Now, um, I'm not sure if this is really the top date night activities of 2021, the entire year, when we're only in the second month of the year, you know. But the list was there, and I checked the list just to see if there's anything on there that, you know, that I could add to our list. Now, um, Ken and I, like I said, we don't need a whole lot of prompting for um, for a date night to happen. I mean, anytime we're together, it's date time. So, that's just how we roll. So, but, you know, um, we just continue to go right on along. Um, we are often, we're together a lot. I mean, we schedule time together, and so um, when we're together, we just have fun. Like I said, we enjoy each other's company, um, and so we don't really need an occasion to to have a date night or just have fun together. Okay, and the same is for you. I mean, yeah, I know it's Valentine's Day, and everyone is trying to figure out, oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to get for my Valentine? Oh my goodness. Um, Valentine's Day is a holiday, and everyone appreciates taking time out to express their love to each other. But if you really love somebody, every day should be Valentine's Day. Okay.
And the bottom line is just getting to know your other half
That's right.
and enjoy.
That's right. Just take time out to spend time with each other, get to know each other, and you can do that. You don't have to, wait for a holiday to do that. You can do that anytime, anytime you're together, um, or even over the phone or what have you. Okay. So I want to just go down the list of the top uh, date night activities for 2021. And then we'll engage in some, um, we'll share what we do. Um, I'll probably do that as I go down the list because there's a couple of things that we've done. And then we'll open up for some questions, okay? All right. All right. So the top activities for date night uh, 2021 are as follows. Okay. Now, I'm as I read these, some of the activities I was like, well, they must not mean for New York because we have restrictions over some of these things. But um, perhaps, they just meant, all over. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm going to read them to you. Okay, the first one is you can go out to uh, your neighborhood restaurant or food spot. Your neighborhood restaurant or food spot. The reason why they said, you can go out to the neighborhood restaurant or food spot is in New York City. Um, there's restaurants all over the place. I mean, that's one thing. You have a lot of restaurants. Um, we even have um, the restaurant week where you can go to different restaurants and sample their food for discounted prices and things of that nature. Um, but uh, and it's it's a lot of fun. different foods, trying different foods and everything. We're foodies, so we don't have a problem doing that. The only thing with that is I'm not sure if when they put this list together, if that was um, before or before the restrictions, the restaurant restrictions, or if they were anticipating that, restaurants will be open to full capacity or at least a large enough capacity where, everyone can go to the restaurant and eat there. Okay. But that was one of the things that was suggested, that you go to your neighborhood restaurant and try the food there. And I mean, that's yeah, that I found that interesting also because I'm trying to think, um in my neighborhood there's not many restaurants, but we have, like, little spots that you might can get some breakfast in, or they might have a brunch or a lunch special or something like that. And when we go to the neighborhood spot, we go there anytime. It's not necessarily date night, but I could see how that could work. Okay. Number two is go to a go to a sip and paint, or a party class where you bring your own brown bag. So it could be one of those sip and paints. It could be a pottery class. Um, there are a number of classes like that, where you can come and, you know, some of them, um, you can do pottery, you can draw, you can uh, learn how to, yeah, set paint and learn how to make something. The idea is that you and your significant other, you're learning something or doing something together that you don't normally do, and you're doing it in a class setting. So that's always fun. Learning something together. The only thing with that is, um, again, with the restrictions, because of the pandemic, you would probably have to call and make reservations or register ahead of time, so that the class is not, a full to capacity, or you know all the spots are filled. Okay, but that sounds like a fun idea. We did a paint and sip.
Right. That's true.
Yeah, we did. Our church had it wasn't called paint and sip. It was called paint and praise. And uh, yeah,
Little snack that they had
yeah, we had a little snack.
as
And
we painted and painted pictures that, and you know
yeah, they had someone there that taught us how to, make the paintbrush strokes, and gave us the subject matter that we were painting, and it
exactly.
it actually came out pretty good.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
they are for sale now. No.
All right. So, and it was fun. It was fun. Okay. Number three says go to the museum. Go to the museum. Well, New York, we have a number of museums, all different kinds of museums. Um, some of them are uh, closed, but many of them are open. They just have, restrictions where you have to, call ahead of time, and uh, they limit the amount of people that can come in at one time. But you still can enjoy, the sights of the museum. Just some museums to name a few. There is MoMA, the Museum of Modern Art. There's the Museum of Natural History. There's um, there's an ice cream museum even. Um, I don't know if the ice cream museum is open at this time due to that it's winter, but there's a museum of photography. There's the Native American Museum. Um, there's a bunch of different. There's a wax museum even. Um, there's a bunch of different museums. There's the Museum of Sex called Mo Sex. That's what it's called, right in Manhattan. Um, you know, just you know, get the number and call ahead of time, make your reservation, and you can go to the museum and just check out the different exhibits there. Um, each borough even has a museum. That's the Brooklyn Museum, the Manhattan Museum, the Children's Museum. It's whole plethora of museums, and it's always nice to, just go and see some things that you haven't seen before. Uh, yeah, so um, and that's a nice idea. I know Brooklyn Museum. Um, I'm not sure if they're still doing. I believe they are. They would have this thing called First Night, and it's on the first Saturday of every month. They would have the museum open till like maybe 7 or 8 in the evening, and it's free, and you can go there and look at the different exhibits. There were there used to be different bands would come and play while you're walking around the museum. They would do dance classes like the tango or salsa, and right there in the museum, and it's a lot of fun. And you should just try it, you know. But that's at the Brooklyn Museum. So just call ahead and find out if they have any special things.
Or even now, being that the academic is here and you can just put on some music that you and your other half like or love, you know,
And they have
and
your
dance in your own house, have your
yes,
own uh fun.
yes, that's right, that's right. I was gonna let them know what we do. I wanted to get through
Okay.
the list first.
All right.
See, he's so excited. But yes, we do that. We have our dance studio right here in our living room. Um, Let me see. And then that was number 3, right? Okay. So then number 4 is um take an evening helicopter ride. An evening helicopter ride. Um, Here in the city, we have helicopter taxis that you can, pay for and rent, and you can get on and ride for half an hour, 15 minutes in a helicopter, and you can do that together. Um, it's an adventure, especially if you never rode in a helicopter before. Me personally, you will not catch me doing that. Okay, I'm
I
afraid.
tried. I tried.
I'm afraid of heights. I like my
Uh,
feet firm on the ground, so I like seeing the city, with my feet on the ground.
that's all.
But it's a nice tour. Some of the helicopter companies have a nice evening tour where you
Take a bus tour.
fly over. Um, but yes, that's another one. You can take a bus tour throughout the city. Now, they here we have the big buses, that
Double
the
deck.
tour buses, double decker. Um, they are still running, but they are not. They're not. They don't have it full to capacity like that. They'll let a few people on, and then they drive you through the different tourist spots throughout the city, and have a curator there so that they can explain to you the significance of those places. Again, call ahead of time, and you can do that. We as New Yorkers, we take for granted just how many sites that there are here to see, and so very often we know of the different tourist spots, but we don't go and visit them. And you know you should go and just check it out. I remember um going to the Statue of Liberty. um, Kenneth and I went on a boat ride, and it took us past the Statue of Liberty, and it was so beautiful just seeing it, and
The spirit.
yeah, on the Spirit of New York, right? Yeah, we went on that. That's something nice to do too.
Eat, dancing, and sightseeing.
Yeah, it was really nice, and it had the dinner included. Um, so that's something to do. Go on a bus tour, um, and just see the sights. Okay, and then of the top of things to do, the number one thing, well, the top five, I guess it was. The last one is spend a date night right at home. um and create your own date night. Now, um, now you can tell them,
Yeah.
we do that. Like I said, we don't need a reason, um, to make a date night. We just, any night is date night,
Yes.
any afternoon, sometimes, uh, we'll go to sleep, right? And wake up in the middle of the night, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and just start talking and laughing, Ken and I, like I said, we enjoy each other's company, um, day or night. So, and we'll wake up in the middle of the night like that and just start talking and laughing like as if, it was 9 o'clock in the morning, Um,
Yeah.
so,
Daytime.
yeah, yeah. So what are
But
some
like I
other?
said, it's getting to know your other half, and sometimes when you need, and it's not just one night like today or tomorrow's Valentine's Day. You should treasure what you have each and every day because you never know what's going to happen to the other half. You know, and that's what I try to do. Because when you're dating someone, you forget. I dated her for a while, or now I married her, and you feel you ain't gotta. This is for the men. You feel you ain't gotta go and do nothing. You got her already. You have to hit. You definitely got to get that out of your head, or you won't be with her for so long. Because it's as simple.
True.
This is where it took you to get her. You have to continue to keep her and to keep things and keep that spark in your lives together.
That's true. That's true. And
And it doesn't take much. Little things. You know, even just going for a car ride. Sometimes I'll just take her for a car ride and pull over in a spot and and look through the sunroof with some music on, and then you can sit down and put that chair back and just talk. And you're looking at the stars or the moon. It's the little things that count.
Yeah, just yeah, like we'll go for a car ride to run an errand and just pull over to the side on our way back home or something, and just enjoy the music in the car and
The little time
talking.
out.
Yeah, just a little time out. Um, Going food shopping for us is a date. Right?
When you want to make it fun.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, um we go take a trip to BJ's. What? And we just have a ball doing that.
Summertime, take
Yeah.
a trip, take the whole family, you know, because they part of the package in the deal too. And like I said, keep that spark with your other half. You don't when you see something on her mind, you got to get to know her, and know what she is. She's troubling, or she's been through a lot. She had a lot of things on her mind during the week that she was tussling with, and you notice in her that she need a little time to herself, away from the things that she do, and you just take her out, you know. But you got to get to know the symptoms and the look on her face, on the other person that you have. Don't just, I got her and she's there and she's handling this and everything. And no, it doesn't work. You got to get to know that person, you know, real good.
That's true. That's true. And I have to say, um, Kenneth, he can look me dead in my face and he knows my thoughts. He's like, "All right, you're tired. You're tired, okay?" Because sometimes, I love what I do, but sometimes I'm up pretty late doing it because I'm so excited. I can't go to sleep. I can't go to sleep. So I'm there doing, and everything. And next thing I know, I'm face down at my laptop. And then Kenneth will come and wake me up and go, "All right, baby, come on, let's go to bed. Let's go to bed." And I'm like,
It's time.
"Oh, already? Like, really?" He's like, "You were out. You were out, okay? Face down at the laptop. Come on. You're tired." And he'll just, make sure that I get to bed and everything and get my sleep. But it's the little things, like he said. Um, like for example, we like to do what we call we do this thing where we eat pistachio nuts,
Mm.
regular pistachio nuts.
The royal nuts.
We call them, because we both like pistachio nuts, so we call them the royal nuts. And we'll eat pistachio nuts with some sparkling grape juice. It could be red or it could be white.
Right. Yes.
And we will pour the sparkling grape juice in champagne glass or wine glass and sit there and pop open pistachio nuts and eat pistachio nuts and sip on the sparkling grape juice. And we
Oh,
have a
yeah.
we have a lot of fun doing that. We both love pistachio nuts, and then the pistachio nuts with the sparkling grape juice, really, you have that sweet salty thing. It tastes delicious.
Yes.
Try it. But it just makes us feel a certain kind of way. We sit there and we toast and laugh. Sometimes we might watch one of our favorite TV shows,
Oh,
and
oh,
we do that right there at the house,
yes.
in our bedroom, you know.
Or
So
even get up and dance. Yeah, music come on, and I like the hustle.
Oh
and I
yes.
would do the dance hustle, and we just have fun and laugh and enjoying ourselves. That's the purpose of continuing. Join your other half is to doing things with her, not taking advantage, because she's here, um, at any given time, just like I'm here at any given time, and we don't take advantage of it. We take advantage of the time that we have together, not separate. Because half the times that when it wasn't for this academic here, um, our other half would be busier doing and going to work, or I was going to work, but now
Away.
retired or going away. Period. Um, is finding that time now, because I have friends that have too much time on their hand that don't realize, how to hook up or with the other half, because it was like two passion ships
With their partner.
with their partners, and now they feel like they trapped. I get a phone call every now and then, it sounds like he want to bail out the window or something. But I say that to say this, and that's the time to get to know um your other your other half, and find that time and find what she like, what interests that she like doing in her life, because you can be with someone not even know that person. I don't care how many years. If you didn't spend the time or the energy to put in the time, not saying that, oh, she's here now, and, forget about it. I got her, and here she going in my pocket. It doesn't work that way. You got to continue doing
To
being
st-
you
to
and
study each
study
other.
each other to get to know each
Yeah.
other.
Because you
Well,
grow and you hopefully will grow together, but you know, if you don't take the time out to continue to get to know that person, continue to um uh spend time with that person and
mhm.
just, enjoy that person, then yeah, you will grow apart. And it would be, not so much fun being around that person, you know.
And I
It,
like to give a shout out to some of the single women that's out there and the single men that's out there, even though we had this academic here, just like you got to know 'em before that came, and that person, you get to know that person even more deeper mentally. It's important too, as well as you looking at that person physically. Um, you get to know that person before that mask come off, and then definitely a background check, because when you deal with that person,
Health
you
background
gotta
as
get you
well.
gotta get that health background check, because before the academic came, it was AIDS, and you couldn't even deal with me without showing me your credentials. So we were showing each other
Get
credentials,
tested.
get tested before, and then both of y'all would know. It's the same thing as wearing that mask. You want to know everything, and that person show you, yeah, I went and got checked out. Just like you have to show him, yeah, I got checked out too. That way both of y'all not passing anything to no one.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
true. That's true.
and that's how that go when you scared to meet someone else because it's academic. That's all you have to do. But you got a better chance knowing that person just by speaking to the person with your mask, or through the computer.
I was watching, they were talking about it on the news, how people are, taking time out to be serious about their dating,
Hmm.
meaning like they're not taking stuff for granted anymore. So
Exactly.
when they decide that they're gonna go on a Zoom date with you, they're asking the proper questions. No, um, what's your family background? I need to know. Um, were you tested? Did you have the virus anytime? I need to know these things. And people are cutting to the chase and,
Exactly.
not beating around the bush. They're cutting right to the chase and
No shortcuts.
they're being upfront with each other so that they would know whether or not, this is a person that I want to continue on seeing,
Hmm.
you know, or not. So, and nowadays, the only way you really can see someone face to face, um, that you uh, are getting to know is with the video chats and the Zoom meetings and Google Meets and things of that nature. Otherwise, you got to have the mask on, and so online dating is up. The amount of people that are seeking a date online has increased tremendously. I don't know if some of you were with me. I believe it was last week when we talked about uh, dating app addictions. And, you know, thank you to all of you all who tuned in for that. It was quite a nice exchange, and just bringing awareness to things that you need to look out for, in case you were, uh, dating app addicted. Um, but nowadays, dating apps are important, especially if you're trying to find someone. You know, um, it's really, really important. And you know, your time is limited, especially if you're on Zoom or something like that, so you don't have the time to sit there and play around or just stare at the person. You engage them in meaningful conversation
And again,
and get to know them.
and show that potential that that person
I was
is
tested.
been tested, and everything is fine, because regardless on how his muscle and how he's all solid is and how he look good, doesn't mean everything is good,
Yeah, yeah, it could.
and vice versa for her. You know.
Right, right. Um, so, um, so we like I said, we do our pistachio nut, the royal nuts, and sparkling grape juice thing. We
Hmm.
we we like cooking together.
Yes.
We'll make dinner, together, and he might make the meat and I'll make the starch and the vegetable, or he might make the starch and the vegetable and I make the meat. We like cooking together.
Mm.
Um, that's another
And
thing that,
bacon,
yes, baking. Yeah, we do. We bake. He makes
apple and peach cobbler.
yeah, he makes some delicious cakes and
You know,
cobblers, and I do cheesecake myself,
pineapple
and
upside down.
sweet potato
You gotta knock them
pies.
to their knees, fellas.
Yeah, he I'm not gonna lie. Kenneth makes a pineapple upside down cake to die for. That might be one of the reasons why I married him, to be honest. But he he laid that pineapple upside down cake on me, and it was a wrap after that. Okay. And while when we were dating, he used to bake a cake every week. And I had to tell him, look, if you don't stop baking these cakes, I'm gonna be big as a house. And so you gotta stop the cakes. Every cake he makes is delicious. Absolutely delicious. And I was eating my face off. I couldn't resist it. So to help me so that I would be able to fit into my wedding dress, you know, he he stopped baking a different cake every week, but he still bakes, and when we have an occasion to eat cake, we do, and we
Hmm.
enjoy it, you know. But yeah, we like baking together. Um, we like dancing. Both of us are dancers, and when we decided to get married, my husband, he likes to hustle, and he asked me, "Well, do you know how to hustle?" And I didn't know how to hustle. I could do all kind of dances, but I did not know how to hustle. And my husband said, "Well, I'll teach you, but you got to learn it if you're gonna marry me." That's what he said, and um, he taught me, and so now I know it. And we were able to dance the hustle at our wedding, and we anytime we're out, and it's time to dance, we do the hustle, amongst other dances. But we like dancing together, and
Right.
like he was saying before, just turn on some music, and we get in the living room because that's the room with the most open space, and we work out, and it's a lot of fun. It's
Oh
a
yeah.
lot of fun, so those are some of the things that we like to do. What kinds of things do you like to do with your boo? Okay. Oh, while you're just put it in the chat. While you're doing that, um um those of you who might be without a boo at this moment, or in between boos at this moment, there's plenty of fun things that you can do as well. Um, all of the things that we mentioned on the top 5 list of things to do, um, on date night, you can do that as a date night with yourself, okay? Or some of your pals, just because you may not be with that special someone right now, does not mean that you won't find someone. Another thing, there's a huge difference between um, being alone and being lonely. Okay, now because of the pandemic, and socially distancing, yeah, we have to kind of separate from family and friends, and we don't see them maybe as often as we like. But just because you are not in their presence physically does not mean that you're alone. Like we were stating, you can, um, do the video chat and call them up on the telephone. You can virtually be with people, um, so that you're not alone, alone, alone.
Right.
Okay. And you can have a lot of fun. There's a lot of different, I see on Facebook, they have different games that you can play in groups, on Zoom, even. There's a lot of different things that you can do. And, you know, you can always tune in with to us, and you won't be alone. You will not be alone. Um, but yeah, so those are some of the things that we do. Now,
And you're never alone anyway.
right,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know,
As long as you have the faith in Jesus.
right. And so put in the chat some of the things that you do um to have fun, to relax, whether you're with someone special or not. Okay. Now I can't see any of your of what you may be your postings, okay, because I'm on my laptop and it's a little different. I've been trying to see if I can go on my page on my phone and see it that way. Um, and and I don't see any comments or questions. So what I'm going to do is, um, we'll wrap this up, and then you can. Oh, I see it now. I see it. I hit it. Okay. All right. I found it on my phone. All right now. So I see there's a number of you there. Um, Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm just really, really glad that I could see who's on the line and everything. Okay, let's see. There's a number of them on the line. Uh-oh. Okay. Shout out time. Urja Holmes is on and watching. All right. Thanks, Urja. My that's my friend Urja. We go way back. She has an awesome, awesome, awesome um clutter clearing business and thrift shop called He HEE. I'm gonna soon have her as a guest because she's awesome at helping you clear out your clutter and reorganize your life. She's awesome. Um, and I'm glad to see that she's watching. Shout out to you, Urja. All right. And I see Bishop Basil Anderson is on. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. All right. Okay. And I see Linda Murda is on. All right. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Okay. All right. And Minister Flo Changajita is on. Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hello.
Hello. She gave me a shout out.
Yes, I see. All right. It's the little things. That's right. As she writes, it's the little things. It certainly is. I mean, don't think don't overlook the significance of the little things. A lot of times we take little things for granted, but we take it for granted because we don't pay attention to it. But let that little thing, get missing or not be a part of your life, then that's when you miss it. So the best thing to do is appreciate the little things even now. Um,
She was
uh,
dancing with her husband.
yes, Mr. Floche Gajita says she's dancing with her husband. All right now, that's right. And they
Awesome.
laugh a lot. That's right. Laughter is good medicine.
And
All right.
going to the
Yes.
park with the family,
Yes.
worship
Yes.
with
Minister
their
Flo
kids,
Minister Flo Chingajita said that they go to
and
the
holding hands.
yes, they hold hands, they go to the park and they worship even as a family with their children. That's awesome. Go ahead, read it.
Yeah.
You know.
And another day, sometimes we like, most of the time we dress in the same colors that we are
Yes.
now. You know,
Yeah.
um, for me, that's just to let the others know that this half is taking on with this person, because sometimes when you don't dress, or even when you dress the same, it depends on the person that's what's in their heads. They roll up on you, and knowing that you with someone, because the devil stay busy.
It does. We like dressing alike, in the same colors, or sometimes we'll have on the same thing. That's just something that we like doing. My husband, when he goes shopping and he buys himself an outfit, I don't even have to be there. He'll go and buy me an outfit as well in the same color. And so that's why we have a lot of things the same color, or even, you know, uh, we have things the exact same, like we both have on the same red sweater today. Um, and, it might be a little thing to some, but it's a big thing to me. Um, when when we walk down the street and we're dressed the same, people always notice, and it just, I don't know, it for us, it promotes unity. It also, like he said, it stops confusion. So like if we're at party or an occasion where there's people looking for a date. If they see one of us but not the other, and they think, oh well, maybe that person is single. Then when they see us together with the same colors on or the same outfit on, then that kind of, answers the question. No, he's not available. No,
Hmm.
she's with him, you know, and that just, stops things from getting confused. I gotta get my thing. So it's on the table, but it's plugged in. So yeah. So I'm going to continue on reading um here. Okay, Mr. Flochang Ajita said, you know, she thinks dating now is a bit scary. It really is. But you gotta pray and be extra careful, and prayerfully you'll be able to safely go out on dates and get to know and find that someone special, so um but yeah, um dating is a lot different. I know of quite a few couples that have met right smack in the middle of the pandemic. And the pandemic, not only brought them together, but it made their relationship stronger, you know. So, you know, some people are grateful for the pandemic because they were able to find love in the middle of a pandemic. So, yeah, I know quite a few couples, and that's great, you know. But just because you may not have found someone at this moment doesn't mean that you won't ever, and it doesn't mean that you know there's a problem. It just means not right now. Okay. Okay. uh, Minister Flo Chang Jita says her and her husband, they do hugs and kisses randomly. That sounds like fun.
Hmm.
um, we do that too. Sometimes because I'm working from home now, and so while I'm in the deep throes of doing my research, or um, in the deep throes of um, in a Zoom meeting or something, my husband will come out of nowhere and just next thing I know, I got a kiss on the forehead, or
Hmm.
a kiss at the back of my neck, and I love it, because I'm not paying attention to him. I'm looking at whatever it is I'm looking at, and he'll just sneak up and give me a kiss, on my forehead, or um, on my neck. So, um, and then I do it back to him as well. Um, and then she writes, videotape you both doing the hustle and post it. Do we have a videotape of us the hustling? I know I have footage.
Somewhere.
I know I have footage. That's a great idea, and you know what? We're gonna do that. Thanks. Yeah, we get our hustle on. That's the truth. Um, uh, we even maybe once things clear up in terms of the pandemic, and maybe we'll do a hustling class or something, because we like to hustle just that much. Okay. Um, but yeah, thanks for that idea. Okay. And then Kenneth Love is watching. Yes, you are, babe. Um, Taya Francois is watching. Hey, sis, how are you? All right, all right. So, if there be no more questions or comments, then we will let you get on with your evening. We just like to thank you for tuning in with us. We'll be here again upon tomorrow, Valentine's Day, um, at 1 p.m. During our Mind for Christ series. I'll be talking a little bit more about love again. Um, then on Monday, we'll be here again, Monday at 11 o'clock. That's the Me Time Monday show. And then we'll be back again uh, next week, Saturday, um, at 6 p.m. Um, we have the YouTube channel is up and running. Yes, yes. I'm
All
excited
right.
about that. So you can tune in to Dunamis Sound Mind Services on YouTube. Yes, and uh, go on there and subscribe, and that way you can see all of the latest videos and things of that nature. Um, Tell your friends. I know that there are a number of you that don't have Facebook, but you have YouTube. So tell all your friends that have YouTube that they can subscribe. I finally have my channel up and running, and I'm really, really excited. And I'm going to be doing some uh, new things on the YouTube channel. I'm in the process now of learning how to use StreamYard uh, so that I can have some guests that I want to invite. And I'm really, really excited about that. So tune in. I'll keep you posted on everything. Also, I'm going to be, Kenneth and I, we're going to be launching um, the Dunamis Sound Mind Sound Off men's group and women's group. Okay. So we're going to be coming to you with that really, really soon. Um, uh, Also, our couples fellowship. Um, I know, shout out to all the couples that we
Hey,
minister to and everything.
yes.
And the members of the Cornerstone Couples Ministry as well. We are going to uh,
This Saturday.
do, oh, next Saturday, next week, Saturday, we're doing the Sweetheart giveaway. We were going to do it tomorrow, but because of the inclement weather that is anticipated, we pushed it back to next week, Saturday. So next week, Saturday, we're going to be down at Cornerstone Baptist Church handing out little uh, gifts and trinkets, just a little something where you can give to your spouse or your significant other, just to say I love you, with some a box of chocolate as well. So
Share.
yeah, so that for you to share, okay, and you can share it any kind of way you like. But
Mm.
Yeah, we're gonna be there at Cornerstone next week, Saturday,
11.
between 11 and 1 p.m. 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. next week. And so, you know, feel free to drive by and pick
Pick up.
up, you
Keep
know,
stepping.
yeah, just drive through, you know, and take the gift home uh, and share it, you know, with your boo. So, okay, that's all that
That's
we
it.
have, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
I'm just gonna check this one last time to make sure we got everybody, which we did. All right, so thank you all so much. Wait. Type
Type your
into.
information.
Oh yes, duh. Okay. Um. Thanks so much, Rev. I want to put in if you want to reach out to both Ken and I, we do relationship coaching. We do that um, for couples that are married and those that hope to be married. We also do it for single people as well. And so you can call us at Dunamis Sound Mind Services. The telephone number is 718-576-8110. You can email us at dunamissoundmind@gmail.com. You can check out our website at dunamissoundmind.com. You can also book an appointment. Um, I'm still doing the Worthy 30 sessions. That's a 30-minute session for $30. Um, I'll be doing that to the end of this month, and so you can use your Worthy 30 session for relationship advice. Um, you can use it for anything that you'd like and everything, but yeah, you can go to my business page on Facebook, Dunamis Sound Mind, on Facebook and Instagram, and you can uh, reach out to me there, and I'll be more than happy to um, have an appointment with you. Both Ken and I will sit down and work with you. So I'm going to put that information in the chat as well, so that um, you all can see it and pass it along. Okay. But thank you so much for
Yes.
tuning in. And some of you all we will see tomorrow. Some of you all we will see Monday. Some of you all we won't see again until next week. But have a blessed evening, a great week. And remember,
Happy Valentine's Day.
um, today is don't forget, today is Black Love Day. So happy Black Love Day
Yes.
2021. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day to you, and you. Okay. And you can still have a Valentine's Day, a happy Valentine's Day, even if you don't have a Valentine. You can be your own Valentine. So
Yes.
take the time out to give
Love
yourself,
yourself.
love yourself. That's right. You said it, baby. That's right. Love yourself. All right. Take care now.
Bye
Thank you
bye.
so much. Good night. Okay. Now let's see if we can. Don't know how to end this. Maybe this is it. Oh, yeah, it is.
Okay.
Whew. It's clutch. Okay. All right. Thanks, boo.
Mm-hmm. Good night, that's why. All for the night.
All right. Let me put this.
You going back on?
Nope. I'm going to upload this. and edit it.